Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, a potentially exciting Xbox exclusive. Let's take a trip down memory lane to where Phil Spencer said Indiana Jones and Starfield will remain Xbox exclusives. Phil Spencer said that just 4 Xbox games will come to the other consoles, like the PS5. How has that held up after Gamescom? Is Indiana Jones going to stay an Xbox and PC exclusive? I've got bad news for you. He lied. Let's get into it. First of all, I want to thank all our members who support the channel. Their names are here on the left, and if you want to support the channel too, I'd really appreciate it. I need your support more than ever right now. Consider clicking join down below, but if you don't want to, or you can, that's okay too. Consider liking, subscribing, and clicking the bell icon. I know I'm just a drop in the ocean as far as other YouTubers go, but it'd be really cool to have you on my part of my part on YouTube. It'd be really cool to have you hang around with me. So Indiana Jones is coming to PS5, even though back in February he says no, it's going to remain an exclusive to Xbox like Starfield. Well, turns out that's not the case. It's just going to be a strategy that works for us, according to Phil Spencer. Perhaps the biggest announcement coming out of the opening night was Microsoft's decision to launch Machine Games' hotly anticipated Xbox game Indiana Jones and the Great Circle on PlayStation 5 a few months after it launches on Xbox and PC. So it will launch first on Xbox. They probably know that they messed up by saying no, it's not going to come to PS5, but it is coming to Xbox PC first, and then it's coming to PS5, so it's not going to be an Xbox exclusive after all. And it seems this is just the direction that Phil Spencer and Xbox are taking Xbox now. They want to get games to as many people as possible. Phil Spencer even said at his interview at Gamescom, look, Microsoft's given us a lot of freedom, but we are, at the end of the day, still a business. So we need to make money, we need to make profit, and we need to sell on the most important, biggest platforms there are out there, including PS5, Nintendo Switch. So yeah, Indiana Jones and Great Circle, it's coming to PS5. And I really like when games make proper, real collector's editions. Look at this, it comes with a globe, it comes with all sorts of cool things, adventure journal. All make a replica with game code, jumbo steel case, 3D's early access, extra little DLC, digital art book. I mean, they could have added an art book in there for the collector's edition, but that looks super cool. It's got hidden storage inside this globe too. I remember having a globe as a kid. Anyways, it's coming to PS5. Let's talk about it. So it's the latest first-party Xbox game to make the jump to a rival console following the release of Obsidian's Pentiment and Grounded, Tango Gameworks' Hi-Fi Rush, and Rare's Sea of Thieves earlier in 2024. In June, Microsoft announced ID Software's upcoming Doom: The Dark Ages will also launch on PS5. It's the end of Xbox as we know it. During a Microsoft Gamescom 2024 announcement, Xbox chief Phil Spencer responded to a question specifically about the decision to bring Indiana Jones and the Great Circle on PS5 and what it means for other upcoming new Xbox releases. Responding, Spencer pointed to the apparent successful release of the 4 Xbox games on non-Xbox platforms and the boost they've enjoyed by going multi-platform. Our franchise, he says, basically our franchises are getting stronger. Our Xbox console players are as high this year as they've ever been, so can expect continual first releases on Xbox followed by later releases on other platforms. So I look at it and I say, okay, our player numbers are going up for the console platform, our franchises are as strong as they've ever been, but crucially, Spencer added that Xbox's multi-platform push is in part about bringing in more money to Microsoft's gaming business, with the pressure now on to deliver more following Microsoft's eye-watering $69 billion acquisition of Call of Duty maker Activision Blizzard last year. And we run a business, Spencer said. It's definitely true inside of Microsoft. The bar is high for us in terms of delivery. We have to give back to the company because we get a level of support from the company that's just amazing and what we're able to go and do. So I look at this, how can we make our games as strong as possible? Our platform continues to grow on console, on PC, and on cloud. It's just going to be a strategy that works for us. So yeah, expect this to continue going forward. Sorry about that, I had to take a little bit of a break. My kids came home from school, I had to go see them. Anyways, so platform continues to grow on console and PC, and on cloud, it's just going to be a strategy that works for us. So we discussed this in the past. Xbox is a business. Microsoft have given them a lot of free reign in terms of, just money. Microsoft has basically thrown money at Xbox. Whilst Xbox hasn't been doing fantastically well, they've bungled a lot of their releases. Look at Starfield, Redfall, Halo Infinite, obviously, that got delayed by several years, looked really horrible. They had to redo it for the most part with how long it took to make. And then at launch, it didn't even have Forge mode. It's been one disaster, I feel like, after disaster when it comes to Microsoft Xbox exclusives. Maybe they're just not like, you know, cranking the pressure down on the developers. Maybe they're just being so blasé about it and just letting them do what they want to do because they're Xbox, right? And they're trying to be like the good guy, technically. Maybe they need to start, you know, putting the pressure on these developers to start, you know, not only just hurrying up with the releases, but, you know, upping the quality and just, yeah, cracking down on stuff. So yeah, obviously a lot of mistakes and issues with Xbox, but Microsoft haven't stopped supporting them. They haven't stopped throwing money at them. Just look at that Activision deal, right? Billions, tens of billions of dollars. It's going to take Microsoft a lot to recoup that, and I think Xbox is in the position now where Game Pass subscriptions are slowing down. Obviously Xbox sales are just plummeting. The exclusives aren't there, the release cycles aren't there. They don't really, you know, they're doing okay, but they're not doing well enough to justify buying Activision Blizzard for $59 billion or whatever it was. So it makes sense for Xbox to do this. I understand Phil Spencer's probably been getting it tough from the Microsoft leadership, right? Obviously, his job's probably on the line if he doesn't do stuff like this, so I feel like he's sort of being pressured to do this. Fair play to him. But listen, it's not the end of Xbox. I think Xbox have a lot we should be looking forward to. I think there's a potential Xbox handheld in the future. Exciting. And yeah, obviously, hopefully, maybe Xbox regains ground eventually, and maybe we'll see games come back to being Xbox exclusive after a while. But just imagine the backlash, right? If there's a lot of PlayStation fans saying, "Oh, we've been playing Starfield for 5 years. How dare they make it an Xbox exclusive?" You know, Starfield 2 or whatever. So yeah, I can see that's not going to pan out for them. It's like once you make something multi-platform, it's not going to be a good look either way if you go back to being exclusive at some point down the line. So that's something to consider. So yeah, I feel like once they've lost the exclusivity for games, you've lost it for good. So Spencer's comments come amid a tumultuous time for Xbox that has seen 1,900 staff cut from the gaming business this year, multiple studio closures. Xbox obviously haven't been alone in this regard. You know, basically studios, publishers across the board have been firing a lot of people. Look at the Destiny team, right? They've just had a bunch of layoffs earlier in the year. They had layoffs again just recently. Even some of the executives were laid off. Everyone's feeling the crunch right now just with the economy. And the game industry, obviously, you know, isn't immune to that. So all while the sales of Xbox Series X and S have fallen dramatically, Xbox Game Pass growth is stalled. Microsoft faces a backlash from hardcore Xbox players about potentially wavering commitment to exclusives and console business. Perhaps addressing those concerns, Spencer said fans need to get used to Microsoft's new way of thinking around the games it makes. Xbox, Spencer said, is trying to grow, and it very much sounds like making Xbox console exclusives is not how the company plans to achieve that going forward. I think the writing's been on the wall for a while now, guys. Xbox couldn't, and Microsoft just can't keep eating tens of billions of dollars of losses, right, by failed game releases. Something had to change, and I think ultimately this is where it was going to lead to. The last thing I'll say, as an industry right now, there's a lot of pressure on the industry. It's been growing for a long time, and now people are looking for ways to grow. Us as fans, as players of games, we just have to anticipate there's going to be more change in how some of the traditional ways that games were built and distributed. That's going to change. That's going to change for all of us. But the end result has to be better games that more people can play, and if we're not focused on that, I think we're focused on the wrong things. So for us as Xbox, health of our platform, and our growing games, most important things. And our growing games, the most important things. The question now is, what other Xbox exclusives will make the jump to PS5? Will Obsidian's Avowed? Will the Coalition's Gears of War E-Day? The Initiative's Perfect Dark reboot? Playground's Fable? What else is coming to PlayStation 5? Not only did PlayStation 5 have all of the best, basically, independent, like, exclusive franchises. Look at God of War, look at Horizon, look at Spider-Man, look at the new games that just came out recently. Now they're going to have all of Xbox's top exclusives too, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see Halo Infinite. That will be a dark day in Xbox history when we see Halo Infinite come to PlayStation 5, but it's looking likely at this rate. They want to make as much money as they can, and I think you know, that's going to be a big deal. So stay tuned to this channel, because when that does happen, we'll be doing multiple videos on it, talking about it, gauging everyone's opinion on when, why, what does everyone think about Halo coming to PlayStation 5. Stay tuned. Anyways, guys, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for taking time out of your day to watch me. And if you want to support the channel, help me keep doing this, help me do more, help me do better videos, help me get better editing, help me do more live streams, and help us do cool things like members mukbangs and stuff, consider clicking the join button down below and help support and join the legend, the Legend Club, the Blaze2K Legend Club, by clicking join and having your name in every video and every live stream. It would really be awesome, and it would help me a lot right now. I really need your support right now more than ever. And yeah, but don't feel like you have to. If you don't want to, or you can't, that's okay too. Just click like, subscribe, plug the bell icon, and I'll see you in a future video. More gaming drama, more YouTube drama, more tech, unboxings and reviews. You name it, you'll find it on this channel. Peace out, I'm Blaze2K. Enjoy your Friday. Enjoy your weekend even more. Peace.